This is Rob Temple for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, joined here again this week by Dmitry Salita in the aftermath of Tyson Fury's unanimous decision win over Otto Wallin in Las Vegas. Dmitry, that was some fight.
There was some fight. Otto showed that he's one of the best heavyweights in the world. A tremendous performance, heart, speed, skills, power, resilience, chin, and most importantly, it looked like he was hurt in the 8th and 9th round, and the 11th round, and he pulled it all together and came back in the 12th round and almost stopped Tyson. That's incredible. Not a lot of guys have that kind of heart and determination and conditioning, especially first time on such a big stage. Very impressed with Otto. He made a lot of fans tonight, and next year is going to be a big year for him, and he's going to show that he's one of the best in the world once again.
We spoke earlier on this week at the press conference. We both said about the fact that this is his first big jump up in competition, the fact that you cannot really know how well prepared a fighter is for that jump. How did you feel he did tonight with that jump, and how proud are you of him?
Extremely proud. I don't think he could have done any better. Obviously, a win would be better, but he did everything short of a win. And to be able to jump so many levels and to be on the main event in Las Vegas, so much pressure, he did a tremendous job. And I feel like had it been anybody else with that kind of cut, that fight probably would have been stopped. But Tyson Fury is a big star, so he got the benefit of the doubt. And he obviously fought through it and was able to function. But you can always see him rubbing his eye. I mean, really huge cut. And we'll see what the day with the Wilder fight happens. Because I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't know how fast that can heal. But I mean, Otto did a tremendous job. Can you imagine if he would have scored a stoppage over Tyson Fury? I mean, he also, a lot of credit to his corner, Joey Gamache, great trainer, former world champion, very experienced. And going into this fight, I felt really confident because I've visited Otto in training camp and I saw that they were really working on details regarding this fight. And if you watch the fight closely, through different moments during the fight, you see that Otto was prepared for what Tyson had. When he came forward, when he went back, he controlled the distance. He went to the body, which is what set up the head punch, the head punch that caused the cut. So he was really well prepared, and I really feel that he did a tremendous job and showed that he's world class.
I appreciate it's very soon after the fact, but what's next for Otto? I mean, his reputation, albeit on a loss, will have raised tremendously after his performance. What kind of opponent are you looking to put him in with next? What kind of timescale can we expect on that?
Well, I think that he deserves some much-needed rest. He needs to enjoy his performance, go back home, hang out with his family and his friends. And, boxing is an individual sport. He comes from a small town in Sweden, and he had a dream of being a world champion, a dream of being a top fighter. And through hard work and belief in himself, he reached the highest pinnacle of the sport. So it's great to see that Sweden, which is not really a boxing country, now has one of the best heavyweights in the world. And so he's going to take some rest. We'll talk with his team, with his trainers, with his managers, Zach Levin and David Berlin, and Joey Gamache. And whenever he's ready to come back, we'll bring him back.
When we spoke at the press conference, you said to me that Otto Wallin was going to be going in the ring with the best heavyweight in the world. From what you saw tonight, do you still believe Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world?
Oh, definitely. Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. It's just that Otto was very well prepared. He had a game plan. He had a game plan for different facets of the fight. He knew when to fight, he knew when to hold, he knew when to come forward, he knew when to box. And that's what made him as effective as he was, because he was really well prepared for the fight. And really pictured it and did a lot of the things that he had planned. So definitely Tyson Fury is one of the best heavyweights in the world. How do you feel? Do you feel that he's not the best heavyweight in the world? Who's better than Tyson Fury?
Not really for me to say.
No, I mean, it is for the boxing press to say. I don't feel I don't feel there's anybody better than him. I mean, Otto certainly came close. I think that the scores were much closer than voiced. And if you just look at the scores, it didn't truly talk about what happened inside the ring. Being here at the press conference, standing at the podium, they were showing ESPN live, and they just kept replaying different moments, 6 or 7 different moments during the fight that Otto Wallin was successful, and he really pleasantly surprised a lot of people, and the boxing press, people from ESPN, Bob Arum, everybody came to me and were just extremely impressed with his performance, with his personality, and I think that he truly has a really bright future ahead of him.
I agree. Dmitry Salita, thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Real pleasure catching up with you not only today, but for the rest of the week.
Thank you. And Boxing Social, October 5th, Clarissa Shields is going to go down to junior middleweight and fight for a third division world title, faster than any man or woman in the history of the sport. And I hope to have you guys there to cover this incredible, significant, historic event in Flint, Michigan.
You send in the plane?
I'm sorry?
You send in the plane to pick me up?
Yes. Private jet for Boxing Social.
Dmitry Salita, thanks very much.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Oh, I'm a handshaker. I'm an English.